where we believe your pantry is your peace of mind. In today's world, knowing how to ride out uncertainty is a life skill, and that's what we're here to discuss. The upcoming election, economic shifts, even natural disasters, they can all lead to situations where our daily routines are disrupted. It's not about living in fear, but about being prepared, just like having a well-stocked pantry gives you options. We're going to walk you through practical, actionable steps to enhance your safety and preparedness if civil unrest or any disruption hits your area. Remember, knowledge is power, and being prepared is empowering. Let's start with the most important thing, your home. It's your sanctuary, and making it as secure as possible is priority number one. First, reinforce all entry points. Doors should have solid core construction, reinforced frames, and deadbolt locks with long throw bolts at least an inch into the frame. Windows are vulnerable, so consider security film or bars, especially on lower levels. Next, install security cameras. They act as a deterrent and provide valuable evidence if something happens. Make sure they record locally and have backup power like a UPS battery in case of outages. Lighting is your friend. Well-lit exteriors deter prowlers. Motion sensor lights are even better, as they draw attention to unexpected activity. Finally, trim back overgrown bushes and trees near your home. A clear line of sight around your property is crucial. Okay, so you've fortified your home. Now let's talk about riding out a storm. If civil unrest hits, you might need to shelter in place for a few days, even weeks. That means having enough essentials on hand to be self-sufficient. Water is paramount. Aim for 1 gallon per person per day for drinking and sanitation. Food is next. Focus on non-perishable items that require minimal cooking. Canned goods, protein bars, dried fruits, nuts, and comfort foods. A well-stocked first aid kit is essential. We're not talking just band-aids here. You need supplies to treat cuts, burns, infections, and manage pain. Don't forget any prescription medications you or your family members rely on. Hygiene is crucial, even in a crisis. Stock up on soap, hand sanitizer, toilet paper, toothpaste, and other essentials. Cooking during an emergency might require alternative methods. A propane camping stove is a lifesaver, allowing you to cook indoors or out. Just remember to have extra propane canisters. Speaking of sanitation, consider how you'll manage waste if regular services are disrupted. Portable camping toilets are a good option. In times of unrest, communication is key. You need to stay informed and be able to reach loved ones. Relying solely on your cell phone is risky, as cell towers can be overwhelmed or even targeted during emergencies. An emergency radio is a must-have. Look for a hand crank or solar-powered model so you're not reliant on batteries. This way, you can stay updated on the situation, receive emergency broadcasts, and access critical information. Speaking of power, invest in backup power options for your essential electronics. Portable power banks can charge your phone several times over, while solar chargers provide a renewable source of energy when the grid is down. Write down important phone numbers. Don't rely on your phone's memory, as it may become inaccessible. Keep a small notebook with emergency contacts, utility companies, and other vital numbers readily available. Consider a prepaid cell phone as a backup. If you have family or friends who live in the same area, establish a designated meeting place in case you get separated during an emergency. Communication is about more than just receiving information. It's also about providing reassurance to loved ones. Chapter 4. Protecting your own self-defense and deterrence. Now, let's talk about personal safety. While we hope it never comes to this, it's crucial to be prepared to protect yourself and your loved ones if faced with a direct threat. First and foremost, understand your local laws regarding self-defense and firearm ownership. If you choose to own a firearm, get proper training and practice regularly. Remember, responsible gun ownership is paramount. Non-lethal options are also worth considering. Pepper spray is effective for deterring attackers from a distance, while a taser can temporarily incapacitate a threat. Familiarize yourself with how to use these tools safely and effectively. Fire safety is crucial, especially during unrest. Have multiple fire extinguishers strategically placed throughout your home. Ensure everyone knows how to use them properly. A fire blanket is also a good investment for smothering small fires. Designate a secure area in your home as a safe room or panic room. This should be a room with a solid core door, reinforced windows, and a means of communication, like a landline phone or a charged-up cell phone. Remember, your goal is to de-escalate and avoid confrontation whenever possible. Chapter 5. Ready to roll. Planning for evacuation. Sometimes sheltering in place isn't an option. If the situation deteriorates and you need to evacuate, you need to be ready to move quickly and decisively. Prepare a bug-out bag for each member of your family. These should be backpacks or duffel bags containing essential supplies for 72 hours, clothing, toiletries, a first aid kit, water, non-perishable food, a flashlight, a whistle, and copies of important documents. Have an evacuation plan and practice it with your family. Identify multiple routes out of your area and designate meeting points in case you get separated. Make sure everyone knows the plan and what to do in different scenarios. Keep your vehicle fueled up and in good working order. A full tank of gas can be a lifesaver if you need to evacuate quickly. Consider keeping a jerry can of extra fuel stored safely in your garage. Stock your vehicle with emergency supplies, water, non-perishable food, blankets, a flashlight, a first aid kit, jumper cables, and basic tools. Keep a stash of emergency cash on hand. Chapter 6. Strength in numbers, community awareness and engagement. Remember, you're not alone in this. Building a strong sense of community and connecting with your neighbors can make all the difference in times of unrest. Knowing you have people you can rely on provides an invaluable sense of security. Get involved in or form a neighborhood watch program. This allows residents to work together, keep an eye out for suspicious activity, and support each other. Establish communication channels with your neighbors. Exchange phone numbers, create a group chat, or consider using walkie-talkies for communication during emergencies when cell service might be unreliable. Organize neighborhood meetings to discuss safety concerns, share information, and develop a plan of action in case of unrest. Support local businesses and organizations that promote community building and resilience. The more self-sufficient your community is, the better prepared you'll be to face challenges together. By working together, you can create a safer and more resilient environment for everyone. Now let's talk about the mental game. Being prepared for civil unrest isn't just about physical supplies. It's about cultivating a mindset of awareness, adaptability, and resilience. Stay informed, but be discerning about your sources. Rely on credible news outlets and official government channels for accurate information. Avoid sensationalized reporting or social media rumors, as they can fuel fear and misinformation. Keep your preparations low-key. There's no need to broadcast your plans or stockpile to the point of alarming your neighbors. Remember, panic and fear can be contagious. Stay calm, collected, and focus on your own preparedness. Be aware of your surroundings, especially in crowded areas or during times of heightened tension. Pay attention to your gut instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't be afraid to remove yourself from a potentially dangerous situation. Avoid high-tension areas or gatherings where unrest is more likely to occur. Your safety is paramount. Preparing for potential unrest isn't just about logistics, it's also about managing your mental and emotional well-being. Stress and anxiety are natural responses to uncertainty, but there are ways to cultivate calm amidst the storm. Establish a routine, even in the midst of disruption. Having a sense of normalcy can be incredibly grounding. Stick to regular sleep schedules, meal times, and activities as much as possible. It provides a sense of stability and control. Practice mindfulness or meditation. Taking just a few minutes each day to focus on your breath and quiet your mind can significantly reduce stress and anxiety. Create a calm and comforting environment in your home. This might involve playing calming music, diffusing essential oils, or simply surrounding yourself with things that bring you joy and peace. If you have children, talk to them about what's happening in an age-appropriate way. Reassure them that you're there to keep them safe. Prepare distractions and comfort items to help them stay calm and occupied during stressful times. Taking care of your mental health is just as important as taking care of your physical needs. We've covered a lot of ground today, and I know it can feel overwhelming. But remember, the goal here isn't to instill fear. It's to empower you with knowledge and practical steps so you can face uncertainty with confidence. Being prepared is about taking control, not living in fear. It's about having a plan so you can protect yourself, your loved ones, and your peace of mind, no matter what challenges life throws your way. Start small, take it one step at a time, and don't be afraid to adjust your plans as needed. The most important thing is to start somewhere and build from there. Reach out to your neighbors, build community, and support each other. When we stand together, we are stronger. Thank you for joining us today on Sutton's Days. Remember, being prepared is the best insurance policy you can have. It's about taking control of your safety and well-being, not living in fear. Adjust these tips to your specific needs and your area. What we've discussed are possibilities, not guarantees. Being informed and prepared is always the best course of action. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next video.